Good morning, listeners. You're tuned into Capital Markets Quickie, where we break down the market's latest, making sure you're ready to catch every wave. So, let's dive straight into Monday's market movements, which set a positive tone for a week packed with potential market movers. The Standard & Poor's 500 ticked up by 0.3%, matching gains across the board with the Dow Jones Industrial Average and the tech-driven Nasdaq Composite, both rising by about 0.3% as well. Now, why all the green? Well, Tesla, a usual suspect in big market moves, jumped an impressive 15% after some big news out of China regarding its full self-driving tech. This comes right ahead of a packed earnings schedule and a crucial Federal Reserve meeting. Speaking of which, the Fed's rate decision is due Wednesday, and with the ink still wet on March's inflation reports, the stakes are high. Market watchers are on edge, parsing every bit of data to gauge if the Fed might shift its stance on rates. We're at a 23-year high, and while no changes are expected this week, the hints about future cuts, or the lack thereof, will be pivotal. Adding to the suspense, the Treasury's bump in its borrowing forecast nudged bond yields higher, with the 10-year Treasury climbing to about 4.63%. This isn't just a number, it's a mood, influencing everything from corporate borrowing costs to mortgage rates. And then there's earnings season. This week, eyes will be on Apple and Amazon, whose performances could signal whether the tech sector can sustain its rally amidst these financial crosswinds. Speaking of big tech, Elon Musk's whirlwind trip to China paid off, securing a key deal for Tesla that saw its shares, and those of Baidu, soar in Monday's trading. On another note, Philips lit up the board with a 26% jump after settling claims linked to a product recall much more favorably than anticipated. As we gear up for the rest of the week, remember, it's not just about the numbers, but the stories they tell. Whether it's a Fed whisper or a tech titan's earnings, each piece shapes the puzzle of tomorrow's markets. That's it for today's episode. Thanks for joining me on Capital Markets Quickie. Make sure to tune in tomorrow as we unpack the fallout of the Fed's decisions and more earnings drama. Stay sharp, stay informed, and let's make the most of our market moves.